What were we doing? What was our first episode? It was called Klaus. So. I can't remember who had most of the. Oh, that's right. It was about. Primarily, I was kind of the harbinger for. Alright, I did it first. You couldn't have existed without me. You know, Daniel was originally hired for 3 episodes. You know, why was he? No, that's a good thing, right? He was hired for 3 episodes, and they, you know, when he got the, they ran the lampshade thing through through his chest. They filmed an extra bit where he was just dead against the door for a while. So if people didn't like him, they could just kill him off. They could say that was it. Yeah.
And everybody complained.
Yes, wait on the back there. Get out. Go on.
Say it.
The Ripper.
Say it again.
Who would think of Phil's dagger? That's interesting. We were discussing that last night at the table where that woman was constructing lies about me. I actually thought what would be interesting. I like the idea that the coffin is open and the light is not there. And I like the idea that we have a couple of leads. We have to talk about Julie later, but I like the idea that there's a couple of episodes where you see people starting to disappear or some mysterious things sort of happening, and then someone goes like, I don't know, I imagine either Elaine or Steph, but you know, it's one of the two of them goes, the coffin's open and he's not there. See, he likes this idea because he had a haircut, and they can't show him in the coffin with a wig. So it's like, yeah, I like the idea that he's, and when you see him again, it's like he's almost contemporary. And you know, I thought it would be me or Claire, maybe. Oh, interesting. I never thought about it being an original for some reason. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know until right before an episode. And shoot, we find out like. I mean, that sounds like a sort of bullshit, but it's not. Like you really don't know. Yes, none of that. I was thinking, well, you can choose. No, you. Now I feel good. All right.
If a movie was being filmed about you guys, who would you pick to play you? Like if a documentary was being filmed about you?
I mean, the girl who played Precious. What's her name? There's no way I can come up with this. I don't know, even like, who am I going to say? I would want Daniel to play me. Because, so yeah, actually, that'd be kind of cool if we. Whoa. Get a pen. Yes. No, it's my turn. Have you seen that film? No.
Okay.
No. Okay. I absolutely have plans to do more. I love directing. I mean, it's interesting because I think I would only direct my own material. I don't know about that. I mean, I really love it. Because it sounds kind of arrogant that you'd only direct your own material. I mean, if I found something that was kind of great as well, but I don't know. Yeah, I would love to continue directing, and it's definitely, put it this way, when I came back to acting again. Acting was easy compared to when I was directing. I was like balancing 17 plates and almost sort of having a heart attack every day. You know, it was the most harrowing experience ever. When I came to acting, I was like, oh, I get to just do this thing and come in and do it and then be done with it. You know what I mean? And it doesn't belong to me. Like, it's such a privilege, which I did. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, there are Christian Bales in this world. There are guys who like really devote themselves. They work very hard, and you see it in their one thing. But when the job's done, it's done. But when you make a movie, it's like it never leaves you. It's like yes.
was just listening intently to a surprise. Oh, Clefin? Like as a relationship? I mean, you know, that's like, I like it. I like working with Paul. I mean, I don't think there's going to be a romantic interest there. But I'm open to it. You just sort of walk
Why is this so romantic?
See that? He just got all excited. I think that was a very jealous one. A tantrum there. You know, it's funny. Like I only just found out about this thing, shipping. Is it? Right, Kat told me about it. It's where you put like the two names of people together, like Bonnie or that was what she mean. Like what? Delana? Jeremy? I think I just started wrong. Here we go, I'm Team Jeremy. just said that. So, he's
right down the back.
yes.
This is for Joseph.
Yes.
What was it like filming The Immortals, and will you be at the premiere next week?
I'm still waiting for them to give me permission to go. Yeah, hopefully I'm going to go to the premiere in LA. And it was awesome to film it. I did it just before I came onto Vampire Diaries, and I play a character that's really the bottom of the food chain, like really kind of low status, which is the opposite of what I play in Vampire Diaries. So it was fun. It was my third sword and sandals thing that I've done as well. So I guess they're full of faces. I don't know. Yeah, it was really fun. The director was awesome. It was really good experience. And Mickey Rourke was. See that? I also used to pronounce his name. I don't know. I like Mickey Rourke. Yeah, he was that nice. Well, that's my question. Oh no. But did you do a scene with Mickey Rourke? I did a number of scenes. Oh, that's awesome. What's it like? Because he was like. I'm just going to bring up an answer that I've done already to that question in previous interviews. He was wonderfully crazy. Like really accommodating. He he read off camera for me, like when it was my close up, he'd sit next to the camera and read his stuff. And they allowed him to do anything he wanted on screen, which kind of meant that I could do anything I wanted because I didn't have to match it or anything. So it was great. Thank you for your question. Yes, young lady. Yes.
Okay. This question's for both of you. Since you guys have been on Vampire Diaries, what is your craziest fan experience? If you have any.
Mine was a Comic-Con, I think. Just the determination of fans is what gets me. Like people really, they really want that photo or really want that autograph. And I remember coming back, late at night and going into the elevator in my hotel, and a fan running the elevator, closing. I'm like, please, I've been here all night and I just want to of course. It's kind of amazing.
Hi. Question for you.
No. We're doing this together. No, this is a team effort. What was your question for me?
Do you think that girls listen until
I'm sorry, can you get all cell phones off, please? Sorry, what did you say?
Do you think that girls will survive until season 3?
You know, I just don't know. I mean, until season 3. Season 4. Oh, until the end. I mean, I just don't know. like Dan said, we get a script, you know, like a day or two before we start shooting them. So I honestly, I don't know. I mean, the way I figure it is I'm a bad guy, so at some point someone's going to have to kill me. But I just don't know. I mean, I would rather, honestly, in all seriousness, I would rather that than he ends up hanging out at the Mystic Grill in Germany. Really? I killed your aunt, but we're cool. I think, you know, if I gotta go out, I'll go out with a bang, you know, that's what I'm looking for.
Over here.
Yes. No, they've been Olive who started this whole show.
Okay, my first question's for Daniel, and it's for this lovely lady behind me,
That's a challenge.
who doesn't want to ask it herself. How tall are you?
5'11", but in these boots, I'm just under 17 feet.
I had another question, but I just wanted to get hers because she was too scared to ask. We hear about on-set shenanigans all the time. Kat said somebody jumped out of a coffin earlier. She was looking at
that was me.
What is the worst practical joke that's been played on you? And if you don't have one, what is the worst practical joke you've played on somebody? And you can't use cats, so sorry. She told us about that. She screamed like a 4-year-old. You can't use
Yeah,
cats.
she was really scared. I thought she would have seen it coming. I mean, it's the obvious thing to do. Right? I don't think about practical jokes. I mean, obviously Ian, I mean...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He loves touching
Oh, he does.
that you don't want to touch.
Yeah. I have to, at the end of the day, I have to go and show them the doll where to touch.
I have to go shower and cry in the corner.
It's like that scene out in Bond Casino Royale where she kills someone,
Yes.
you're in the shower, so you have to go to the doll.
I mean, we move so fast in the show. There's not really enough time if you sort of are doing.
Are you kidding me? You're like the worst for it. Like, to be serious, that scene from last season where we did the finale, where you were lying with the after I started doing the line with the dagger in his chest, he just wouldn't be still. All you had to do was lie. That's all you had to do. And he's just like cracking jokes. Like, I think to the point where they said to Paul, you know, Daniel's not on camera for this shot, but do you want him there, you know, for your eyeline so you can see? He's like, no, I'll do it without him. Paul gets pretty booty. Paul gets a little sensitive sometimes about our...
What was that one where I think like I'm rushing in with Elena? I think it's actually the episode called Clowns. I came rushing in with Elena, and the boys. I think the boys were in some sort of fight.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but something made me hysterical about just how pretty they both were.
They're ridiculously pretty. I mean,
those fights where kind of like, no one's really going to get hurt, makeup's only going to get smudged. but something just made me a little hysterical about it, and I guess Nina was laughing too. I just had to walk in and go, it's true, I just started laughing. So I didn't have a problem with it. So, I mean, I would walk in and see it, just start laughing, and the more serious people get, or the more solemnity there is in stage. The more sanctimonious it becomes, the more I become kind of like hysterical.
it's true, we've previously shot a scene where the first 2 takes you came up in an incredibly inappropriate moment, and it's like, and I saw him walk up and be serious like this. And I saw like the corners of his mouth, and I just went, and then I couldn't look at him. So then I was like, the whole scene, I'm not going to be able to look at you. And there was a moment where I think we joined hands or something, and I looked at his hand, and then I looked up and I had to look back down. I could just feel it coming, like I don't know.
I'm not even thinking about it. It's funny. It's so funny. Like it's so like anybody who tells you that I'm in the moment, I'm so present. No, there's cameras and things and people, and you're such an idiot. You're saying these things that I'm sorry. I love the world of the Vampire Diaries, but you're saying the most absurd things. The doppelganger, and you start thinking, what is with that word? That's right.
It's the most ludicrous.
I'm a New Zealander, and I'm saying this stuff. What am I doing? And it's funny. It's so funny. absurdly funny. And you have to just remember that it isn't, and it takes me a while sometimes to get back to that plan.
I have trouble with doppelganger saying that with a straight face because it sounds like something
It's
Dr.
German.
Evil would say. So.
It sounds like an item of clothing.
You have the doppelganger.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to
You're wearing the doppelganger.
sounds like a boot or something.
I was imagining it like a kind of onesie. I'm wearing my doppelganger.
Here's my challenge to you guys. You guys have to design a doppelganger. Whatever item of clothing it would be. Oh, it's on.
Can I choose a question, Oscar? Yes, please.